A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark decision that has sent shockwaves through international politics, the International Criminal Court, ICC, has issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, former Defence Minister Yoav Gallant, and Hamas military leader Mohammed Deif. This unprecedented move marks the first time that leaders of a democratic and Western-aligned state have been charged by the court, raising questions about the implications for international law and the ongoing conflict in Gaza. The warrants stem from allegations of war crimes related to the recent Gaza war, with the ICC citing reasonable grounds to believe that Netanyahu and Gallant bear criminal responsibility for using starvation as a method of warfare and committing crimes against humanity, including murder and persecution. The court also found grounds to believe that Deif is responsible for similar crimes, including murder and torture, particularly in connection to the devastating Hamas attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, which claimed the lives of over 1,200 individuals, predominantly Israeli civilians. The response from the United States was swift, with President Joe Biden condemning the ICC's actions as outrageous. In his statement, Biden emphasized that there is no equivalence between Israel and Hamas, reaffirming the U.S.'s unwavering support for Israel's right to defend itself against threats. This sentiment was echoed by Netanyahu's office, which characterized the ICC's decision as anti-Semitic and rejected the charges as false and absurd. The Israeli government has consistently maintained that it is engaged in a just war against Hamas, asserting that its military actions are necessary for national security. As the situation unfolds, the implications of these arrest warrants are profound. Netanyahu and Gallant now face the risk of detention if they travel to any of the 124 countries that are signatories to the Rome Statute, which established the ICC. This development could significantly impact their international engagements and Israel's diplomatic relations. Meanwhile, the ICC's pretrial chamber has stated that it will continue to gather information regarding Deif's status, as Israel claims to have killed him in an airstrike in July. The ICC's decision has been met with mixed reactions globally. Human rights organizations have welcomed the warrants as a crucial step towards accountability for war crimes, emphasizing the need for justice for victims in both Palestine and Israel. Balkis Jarrah from Human Rights Watch remarked that these warrants challenge the perception that certain individuals are above the law and could catalyze a broader commitment to addressing atrocities. However, critics argue that the ICC's actions may further complicate the already tense situation in the region. The U.S. National Security Council expressed fundamental concerns about the court's decision, questioning the process that led to the issuance of the warrants. This criticism highlights a growing perception of double standards in international justice, particularly as the U.S. has previously supported ICC actions against Russian officials for their actions in Ukraine while opposing similar scrutiny of Israeli leaders. The political ramifications of the ICC's decision are likely to reverberate within Israel. Netanyahu's government may find itself bolstered by nationalist sentiments among its constituents, as many Israelis view the ICC's jurisdiction as an infringement on their national sovereignty. This could strengthen Netanyahu's position domestically, despite the external pressures for a ceasefire and a resolution to the ongoing conflict. As the situation develops, the ICC's actions may also influence the dynamics of international diplomacy regarding the Israel-Palestine conflict. The Biden administration's stance on the matter will be closely watched, particularly as it seeks to balance its support for Israel with the growing calls for accountability and justice in the region. In conclusion, the issuance of arrest warrants for Netanyahu, Gallant, and Deif by the ICC marks a significant moment in international law and the ongoing discourse surrounding war crimes. The reactions from the U.S., Israel, and global human rights organizations will shape the narrative moving forward, as the world grapples with the complexities of justice and accountability in the context of armed conflict. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.